Hello and welcome to NFT Decree. I'm Barry, and if you watched my last Rangers video, you will know that we're going to talk about this other version of the deck. So this version of the deck really kind of does the same thing as the cannon deck, right? So we've still got the cannon in there, and you want to trigger that multiple times by either using bartender to get beers, put it back in hand, or to granny, pick it back up again, make it safe. But this is a very different deck, and it's much better at keeping the cannon alive and keeping your other cards alive with things like Pale Nun. So Pale Nun bouncing things is just really good and really annoying, particularly if you can bartender for beer, put your Pale Nun back, and then just keep returning whatever they play to hand. It just buys you a lot of time, buys you a lot of turns. Darkwater Mermaid's in here. Let me see if I can find that. So it gives +0/+1 on this side, but then when it gets hit, it becomes a 4/8 and gives everything +1. So suddenly you can go on the offensive again with that. And Ritual Master is the we're never going to have this in real life because these are $1,000 a card or whatever, and there should only be one in the deck anyway. But these just fill up with bodies to let you trigger more Gatling teams. Same with Easy Rider. So watch the last video. We played a game with this, did much better, and then this deck. We're going to go over what this deck does. So this is the whole deck. Fits in one screen because you've got a lot of 3-offs. It's very consistent in what you see. And let's have some games. Now, in an ideal world, we'll get matched up with maybe Dark Country or possibly Eclipse, and that way we'll know definitively how much better this is than the other deck. But let's see if we can get any games. There were definitely people playing. One more game. How's it 8:30? Still bright daylight outside. Right, cancel that. Try again. Posting looking for game. See if anybody's on. Hey, I was about to say I'll stop. I'll stop the game and then we'll get one. Lone Star. So just writing him down for the other tournament thing. So all these are crap. You don't want any of that for your opening. Axe Gun's okay, but without something to put it on, isn't worth anything. This is great. These are not good. Oh no. So he's going for... this is just going to be Owlbear City. When you get two Owlbears, turn 3 and 4, there's not a massive amount you can do. I can't protect it though, can I? What if, right? Owlbear goes over, and we just pick it back up. Because now Granny will be able to get a hit off on this. If needs be. Ooh, that's a problem. It's a problem-ish, let's put it that way. So you would be... So if we drew... how can I deal... How can I just not die when I play a thing? I could play both my Owlbears. No, I can't. I could only play one, so it's not worth it. Actually, maybe I should have. I just have to take the hit, right? Because if he gets another Slaver down or a Liquidator or something along those lines, there's just nothing I can really do. What I need to see is a Fanatic. So none of these do a lot of damage, but he's obviously generating things each turn. So what if we drew some more? Then what if we dropped you, dropped you, dropped you, take him into the minus territory. So there's one, but he's going to have to... Oh, of course, because it mutes it. It mutes it before its abilities go off. That's interesting. But this is okay now, right? Getting those down in that turn is fine. It's fine by me. I'm not doing a good job of explaining why that's fine. It keeps so this stays on the board, and then I've got a backup of excuse me, of a lot of things. I've been talking for about 3 hours filming this. No, that's a lie. I didn't really start till back of 6. In fact, did I even start as early as that? So that's okay. I mean, this is all okay. So we will. I can't afford enough is my problem here. So I can mute you. Can't kill me, so I kill you. This is tricky. I mean, I've put you back in hand. What do you cost? 4. You cost 4. You cost 4. So everything costs 4. You know what? Do we just take a chance? I can't play both of these though. Okay, we'll drop you, and then we will have you get muted. So now I've got a semi-okay base to start dropping things. Now he's got a whole bunch of obols in hand, which is ridiculous. That's okay. So once he gets Gunslinger and whatchamacallit, Silver Bullet, I'm in trouble. But I do have 2 Pale Nuns, which should deal with it, so not the end of the world. So this is fine. I suppose we will... I've only got 8. You know, I suppose we'll just pop you and drop you, and I'll just take the hit. I can't risk him playing another whip. Whip it real good. So he's got this, and now he can obol, 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 obol. Perfect. So sure. I wonder. Oh, there you go. Have him back. And we'll get another bartender, and I don't need to play anything here. I don't have to risk it. So now I can double cannon if I wanted to. I could cannon, pick it back up, cannon. I don't have the mute, but I don't need it. Could pick this back up. That's not a problem either. So here we will... smash you, smash you. We will... There's a window here for you, it seems. And... yeah, I guess we'll leave that there. Like, I could have picked something up, put it back to hand, but it's not necessarily worth it. So you're okay. You're okay. I guess we will try this now. So that's perfect, because then you'll get damaged. Then you can hit you. You can get over, and I think we just pick... I think we pick you back up, and I think we pick you back up. Now that might seem overkill, but if he's got his own Sinful Shepherd, like if that comes down, it just ends the game for me almost. I suppose I've still got these Ritual Masters. What are you muting? You should mute this, right? So you can kill something. So that was leaving the cannon down. That's why I picked it up, right? Because I can use it again, and this is fine. So now we drop the Ritual Master, and from here there should really be no stopping me, right? So one. Oh, he put on the silver bullets. I'll take it back. He did indeed stop me. Right, have that back. Drop you. I still don't think I'm going to lose. But you never know. It's something. So let's have a think. If we just make him pick that back up. Drop this. Yep, all gravy. So Gunslinger's worth 8, right? Which just restricts his other cards that he could play. Oof, that is big. Is it too late? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And whatever, drop a bourbon. 1. Make sure everybody hits them. So there we go, another win. Cheeky win with this deck. Already better than the last deck. So we've won 2 games with this, and we won no games with the last video's deck. So let's see if we can go again. Ideally get another opponent. But the Pale Nuns really make a difference, right? Being able to bounce what they just played back to their hand, assuming it doesn't have any on-deploy triggers, is really strong. And being able to do that multiple times is also really strong, either with the beer from the bartender, or with, Granny. So this and this is fine. I'll save you for later. And this is not what you want to see early on. So I get nothing. He gets his Liquidator probably, or potentially an Owlbear if not. I think he did last time. I am going to Bartender over Owlbear, because I start generating these. This becomes cheaper and cheaper. All gravy as far as I'm concerned. So if I do punch you, and then if I put you back to hand and I play you again, see what you generate this time. So you're still full health. I'm really just stalling a little bit here. Now I know, did this guy spam out like 6 hateful mobs last time, so he plays them naturally. This is all good. So you cost me 1. So you cost me 1. You get muted. Up your defense. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's worth risking taking damage on the bartender, and then I can play things again. So turn 6 lets me drop the Gatling team, which I will. Then you get smashed into. I think I just take you back. So there's a lot of decisions there, right? I mean, I don't have to take these cards back. I could just risk it for what he plays, but I know he's cultists. So like having bodies might be a thing that I want. This is a trap, right? I played this a lot in my cultist deck, but you don't need it. And typically you end up in some trouble. Right, so let's have a look at what we've got going on here. So we could draw you. I think we just take out both of these because we don't want them getting too strong. And then he can drop like 5-6 hateful mobs here, and there's not a massive amount I can do about it. I can mute. This is all okay-ish. 3, 6. What's worth doing? I guess dropping you is worth something. And fine, I will race you. I'll race you to see how much damage we can do. So this is a combo, is really strong. If either of them get muted, probably this one, then it just starts taking them out, right? Because when he kills this, another one hits there, but another one could die, and now they're just super weak. So you can send both of them. Ah, well, come back. Why wouldn't you play that first? I suppose you didn't want to get hit, right? So that's okay. Do it again. But that now he's out of cards. He's out of options. We will. Yeah, fine. Mute you. You take out you. I will just take out you, just in case there's any shenanigans, really. So again, like, all these cards are cheap, but so what, right? Wow, that's really impressive. Let us... so you can do 4. So we drop you. Guess we drop you. You smash into that. You will... You'll take out this. Then he has to hit that. No real point in buffing it. Actually, could I just have one there? Yes. Yes is the answer. I need to not be so stupid. So now I can do 8. 8, 9, 10. I guess I could damage myself. Would that help? Yeah, none of these really help me. 8, 9, 10, 11. I just can't quite do it. Well, fine. What if we hit you and you? And I suppose to stay alive, I'll bounce you, heal myself, buff myself. Yeah, this is fine. Nothing they can do. Doesn't matter, right? I always wondered if I'd survive this, and the answer is no. And now I know. So I die before I transform. So there's 3 wins with this deck versus no wins with the other deck. Or 1 win with the other deck. One more game, just because, prove it's not a fluke. And then you'll know which Rangers deck to be playing. Now, is 3 Dark Mermaids necessary? Probably not, right? You probably can get away with... You can probably get away with none, right? That's maybe a flex slot. If you want to put something else in that you think spicy, maybe you want more. Maybe you want to put wolves back in. But it just keeps things alive a bit longer. Evil Fortune. I will... You know what? Full mulligan. I maybe should have kept the Fanatic, because I'm going second, so if you played... no, I'm going first. Who knows? I mean, obviously I was looking for Owlbears, I was looking for Liquidators. If he plays an Owlbear, I can play an Owlbear. He doesn't play an owlbear, I'll play an owlbear. But now if I had the Fanatic to back it up, I wouldn't be so scared of his guy. So more cultists. Oh yeah, I remember now, he plays cultists. I will just kill you. Can I get a bartender? Anybody want to give me a bartender? What can I do for 5? I'll put you back in hand. Probably my best bet. Because then I can choose who to hit it with next time. Two of them. Very fancy. Shame, shame. Shame, shame. So this deck's just doing a lot better, but obviously not much of it's Rangers here, right? Yeah, I guess this is fine. What if, right, we played you. Suppose you have to hit you. Do I though? Do I? Oh, I've messed up now. I mean, I could. Oh no, I have to hit you. Fine. And then, do I have a Banshee? I don't have a Banshee, so I guess we just kill you as well. Because then I can get this down, and even if he's got like a wide board, he has to go through this, and that will just be a problem for him. So if he has a Banshee, which he probably doesn't, I mean that's not bad, that's okay. So we drop you first, we drop you next. So he needs to mute this. Again, this is a trap, so he mutes this. Yep, and then he kills this. Yep. Correct. And that's fine. That's fine. Like the fewer things he's got, the happier I am, really. So we drop you, and we drop... yeah, sure, let's drop you anyway. I've got the tempo advantage, so I'll just press it. I know 2 of these are hateful mobs, so he's only got 3 dangerous cards, although 3 hateful mobs is 3/3/1s. And I guess that's probably game. Should always draw first before you do anything else. Yep, because I should have played that instead. Yeah, I'll heal him up. So then he drops a whole ton of hateful mobs, but it's too late. 4, 8, 9, 10. He's just dead, right? I mean, sure, that's cool and all, but as long as things go fine. GG. Right, so this is a much better deck. You should play this deck. Don't play the other Rangers deck. Who knows? If there's no other video up there, it's because I didn't bother uploading it. But there is another video. But until next time, this is NFT Decree, signing off.